Welcome to Maverick Marketing Radio, a show designed to help you achieve financial and life success while impacting the world with your products and services. Each week, get insight, tips, and strategies to level up your marketing and grow your business. So kick back, relax, and let's jump into the show. Here's your host, Dan Liu.
Hello and welcome to this episode. My name is Dan Liu, your host, and in today's show, we're going to talk about funnel design and the 5 mistakes to avoid when creating your sales and marketing funnels. So let's dive right into it. Number 1 is having poor layout and spacing. So one of the first things that people will notice when they land on your funnel pages, whether that's an opt-in page or a sales page, is your layout. Now, if your words and your images are all squished together, they're really tight, and it's poorly laid out, people are going to make a split-second judgment right away. So the first thing is to make sure that you have nice, clean spacing in between your headers, your subheaders, your text boxes, your images, videos, and so on, which really just makes it easier on the eyes. So when someone first lands on your page, they're not overwhelmed by any sort of clutter. Design mistake number 2 is having poor sequencing. That basically means that how your content is ordered matters. When a person's reading a sales page, you need to have a certain sequence of information so the person consumes it in the right way at the right time. So there's a specific place to talk about your problem that you're addressing with your products and services. There's a way to introduce your products and services, how to share testimonials, and how and where to include your frequently asked questions. Every piece of content in your sales funnels and your sales pages needs to be laid out in the right order, so as somebody is consuming the content, it's hitting the right points at the right time to get them to really be able to consume and also understand what it is that they're getting, understand what the potential consequences of not taking action are, and so on. The third mistake may seem minor, but it has to do with being able to consume the content easily, which I talked about earlier, and that's having all of your text be one single color. Now, from a design standpoint, again, it's about making it easy on the eyes visually and easy to consume for your reader. You want to be able to control how somebody's eyes move throughout the page. And one way to do that with your written content is to vary your text shade. So headlines should be the darkest, then subheadlines would be a little bit lighter in terms of its shade, and then your body text would be the lightest. And that way, the darkest would be your headline, and that's going to draw the eyes in to read the headline first, then read the subline or subheadline, and then read the body text. Now that would be in one specific, let's say, section of your sales page. Then, let's say they go to the next section. Again, it would be a darker headline, a slightly less dark subheadline, and then a lighter body text. And that's what gets people to be able to easily flow through each section and then go from section to section. Mistake number 4 is having large blocks of text. So like in the previous point, you want your page to be as easy to consume as possible. And generally, people do not like to read large blocks of text. So you want to make sure your points are clear, they're concise, and you want to space out your written content to make it less intimidating. Now, if somebody lands on an opt-in page or a sales page and they see giant blocks of text, that may easily deter them from even wanting to read. So again, it comes down to having your sales page not only have the right content, but be visually appealing. And that also rings true with, let's say, your emails. If somebody opens an email and they see a massive block of text with, basically no spacing in between, then that may lead to them leaving right away and never actually consuming your content. So don't worry about having the right number of lines in each paragraph, because when you're writing sales or copy for your sales pages, your emails, and so on, the point is to make sure that people read the content. And you want to make it as easy as possible. Don't worry about having, even one-line paragraphs. It's very common when writing copy, and it allows people to easily move through the content as you want them to. Number 5 is having or not having images to support your copy, especially if you're not a great writer. So people underestimate the power of images and pictures in their funnel. When you're offering something online, people need to be able to get a feel for what they're actually getting, right? Because they're not seeing it in person, they can't physically touch it. So when you use high quality, relevant images, it gets people to understand what they're actually buying. But it's not just about having pictures, it's having the right pictures that complement your copywriting so that you can really get your messaging across effectively. Now, you also want high quality images because you want to build up the value of what you offer. So you want to make sure that you have high resolution images, or you have nice illustrations, and that's really going to build up the perception of what it is that you're offering for your product and services. All right, so those are 5 different mistakes that are important and could be hurting your funnel's ability to convert. Now, if you're looking for a pre-made set of funnel pages from the opt-in page, your sales page, order forms, and even your upsell pages that's created with the best design features already built into them, make sure to go to funneldesignersecrets.com, get that free template and also a free ebook that dives into mistakes to avoid when creating your funnels. And that template has the right spacing, it has the right layout, the right sequencing, and it has placeholders for you to fill in your text and put in images. So it takes a ton of guesswork out for you, and it's going to save you a ton of time when you're building out a high converting page for your sales funnel. All right, so that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you got some value and learned that the sequencing, the design, the layout, even the shades of your text is all important when you're trying to build a high converting sales funnel. Yes, the copy is important. Yes, how the copy is written, the way it's spaced out, the sequencing of it all has to work together to build a high converting page. And if you want to take out a lot of that guesswork and you want to have most of it done for you, again, make sure to go to funneldesignersecrets.com to get your free pre-made template and ebook. All right, so thanks so much for listening to this episode. I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Maverick Marketing Radio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes to take your marketing, business, and life to the next level. If you know someone that would find value from this episode, please share it with them. Also, check out the description below or visit maverickmarketingstudio.com to get your free marketing toolkit for entrepreneurs and other resources to help you grow your company. That's maverickmarketingstudio.com. And subscribe to the show on Apple and Spotify to get episodes delivered to your mobile device. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep creating the business and life of your dreams.